Hey there, it's nice to be back. Welcome back to those that have seen me before, and if you're new here, big hi to you. Today is going to be a little bit dedicated to an uncle of mine that passed away, and I was at his funeral last week. Now, you know, mental health, I actually didn't think I was going to make it because the trip is a few hours away drive, and well, I just wasn't sure that I had availability with people that can support me to take me there and back. My sister's car broke down, $100,000 vehicle all of a sudden broke down, and she's losing it because they didn't know how they were going to get there, and I still don't know how they got there. Eventually they did, which was great. She couldn't stay the night, so that's why she didn't come with me. I needed to stay the night just to manage the trip. But all was well. We got there. And anyway, the story's about a life well lived. Gentle soul. My Uncle Lindsay was the one that gave words for the family about his brother. He decided not to write anything down and just speak from his heart. And it was really touching and beautiful. And then my younger cousin, Suzanne, my Auntie Dawnie's youngest, I think she is, got up and she was absolutely amazing on the day. And she gave a little history about his life and the love that he had for his music, his art, and his partner, and so many other things. And it was just beautiful. Okay, guys, so we're up here now. Trams, whatever. There's a couple of things going on downstairs that we had to stop, so we come up here. So anyway, the story goes on that there were family members that on their way, different things happened, that they weren't able to make it. What I wanted to say was it was an absolutely beautiful funeral. I haven't mentioned his partner Marie of 30 years, maybe plus years. I had not met her before the day of the funeral or any of the family on that side. So that's why I'm only talking on the family of this side. But I want to say it was a really beautiful funeral, and as I sent a message to my cousin Gillian when I got back, I did say that I know it was a sad time because it was a funeral, but it was one of the nicest I'd been to due to the fact that everybody was considerate of each other and they were there for our uncle. And yeah, it was just lovely. You know, big families. There's always something going on between somebody. But on the day, it was just lovely. And I've been to numerous funerals where people weren't quite so considerate of the day, and you know, like family members being disrespectful to each other and so forth, and you know, like human nature and emotions. You know, like it happens. But as I said to my cousin, even though it was a funeral, it was one of the nicest days I'd ever been to, and I got to see lots of people like that I hadn't seen in 30 years, and a couple I hadn't seen in 50 years, since I was like 11 years old. So for me, it was so lovely to catch up with those people. But we're going to go back to Uncle Alan. He was an amazing guitarist. Him and my dad and my Uncle Lindsay used to play in a band together, and they were the backup band to a number of well-known artists in the day. And yeah, it was just, you know, it was just a funeral that was lovely, and I was so appreciative of how I was greeted and treated by my cousins, and it was lovely. It was lovely. So this is about him. We're going to put up as many names as I can remember. Now, don't forget, I've had a couple of strokes, so my memory's not great, so I'm relying on a little bit of information. We're going to put up some photos, show some of his amazing artwork. He was a great artist, and he was a great guitarist. He was just an all-round nice person. He was a really nice person, and he's going to be sadly missed by many people. I hadn't seen him in many years, probably since my dad's funeral, which could be 30 years maybe. Anyway, so this is in honour to him and to all the beautiful people that were there and made it a beautiful day for each other, remembering him in his amazing way. And I think that's all I can really say. So the only other thing I want to say, so that no family members are offended, all right, is that I may forget some of the names. I may not remember some of the great nieces and great nieces and nephews. I will try and include as many people as I can, but please don't be offended if your name's not there. It's not meant in an offensive way. I'm just trying to do something here to show respect and to say thank you to everybody for how well I was treated when I got up there after so many years of not seeing people, and that I love them all, and everybody loved our Uncle Alan.